See my first target of the day right there in the hole. What's up? My name is Matt. Welcome to Gone Diggin'. Let's go find some history. So I got my first target right here in the hole, and it's actually a really interesting one. Look at that. You say, Matt, that is nothing but a mangled up piece of lead. And I'll say, well, you're right. But what you're looking at is once the remnants of an American Civil War bullet. Now it's got teeth marks all over it, and some people call these pain bullets. But the truth of the matter is, there is nothing painful about this bullet other than it hit the ground. And then an animal chewed it up. So you can see teeth marks all over here, but it's also a common misconception that a bullet was chewed on by a person. And that just simply was not the case of this one. But that means we're in a good spot. We've got a lot of farm field to look through, and we're going to have a great day. It sure is pretty out there. Damien's using the Equinox today. First time trying it out. And he's got a 17 or 18 in the hole. Getting close.
There's a nail.
It's a nail. Huh. So, how's that thing doing? We got a little funky ground here. And we're testing the Equinox out. We think it's going to do all right here. But we want to make sure. So, all right, nail. All right.
Nail.
Civil War period.
Did just find this too.
What'd you got in there?
Let's see. Let's see if I can grab it out.
Oh, nice either horse buckle or possibly a roller buckle. Probably a roller buckle from a knapsack. You see a little piece of the roller there. So, awesome. Well, that's a good, encouraging sign.
Second target in just, what, 10 minutes out here?
So Jamie's working over there. Damien's coming back down the hill. But I think I've stumbled into what is the remnants of maybe a pushed house site, something colonial period, I'm not sure. Now some buttons were found over there, but this I think would have stood in the middle of the battle here and the fighting. But look at that. That is pretty rough flat button, and you can still see part of the shank there on the back. So that is a positive sign. It sounded good. And I'm happy to have that as evidence to what I'm looking for. Deep bullet. I mean, that. Honestly, I wasn't even excited because I was like, oh man, it's just a deep bullet. So if this is a shell, which it is iron, 100%. I can see the iron down there. This should be a Confederate shell. Because that's all we're finding is Confederate stuff.
Yep.
My luck. It'll be a plow point.
Dude, I just don't know being so deep, you know?
There it is right there.
That ain't not a shell.
That is not a shell, but it's a barrel band. Maybe we're at a pit.
Maybe.
I mean, we thought we were in a house site here. Maybe we got a trash pit. All right, we're going to open this up and we're going to keep going. Damien said he found a little trash pit in here. So that isn't unreasonable that this could be a trash pit. It's not super deep. It's not, the dirt is much different. Look at the difference in the color of the soil. Red, 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 ash, brown. So maybe we got something good here.
We'll see.
All right, so not only does this give me a headache, bend it over in a hole like this, but unfortunately, we've broken the first rule of pit digging, and that's we actually haven't even broken the rule. We just set it in motion. For every 10 pits you dig, one is good. This one, not good. What we have down there is a large piece of asbestos. Jamie says he can barely breathe right now. I think that's not because of asbestos.
Because I'm old and fat.
Well, at least you said it, not me. So we'll break that up so we can get mesothelioma or whatever that stuff is to say on TV. That's definitely asbestos, and that is a farm trash pit and not a Civil War trash pit. We're gonna maybe open this up to see what this big iron piece was that we heard from the top, but That is kind of part of the problem with the GPX. I mean, well, it's not really even a problem. It's just something you got to dig. You got to dig these things, see what they are, to know that they're not worth digging. You just broke that. Not that it's going to really matter. But, you know what? If this is 1920s, we could find poison bottles in here.
Poison bottles are good.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll probe around, see if we can see some glass, but it's not looking real promising. So we started probing around just to make sure. And there is a little piece of glass in the hole, so we're going to get that out and maybe we'll date the age of it. Let's see if you can see that down there. There you go. So let's at least get that out before we cover this up. Means we're going to have to cut this back a little bit, but that's okay. Maybe there's
go through more asbestos.
If we can't breathe at the end of this episode, you know why.
Yeah. Be a little
So that was our original signal. What was the left of an enamel pot at how many feet? 2.5 feet?
2.5, yeah.
It was a beautiful signal.
That's a beautiful asbestos.
Asbestos.
It's some of the prettier asbestos I've seen come out of a pit.
That's a
Yeah,
jar.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, all right.
All right.
We'll take that.
Dude, it might be some decent bottles.
Yeah. We're talking about the fact that these make for good practice for Civil War pits. So you can learn all the right techniques. There's another bottle back there.
Another bottle right here.
You can learn all the techniques to finding and recovering Civil War glass in a pit like this. So
You gotta work through the asbestos.
I thought you were gonna say you gotta work through the bottle.
That's that bottle back here.
Easy. Yep, there's another one in the back. And this is what you hope to see in Civil War pits.
It's got a different shape to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Damon gets glass distracted real easy. He'll be digging on one bottle and see something else and go, squirrel!
Squirrel! Squirrel.
You need to make handles for these things so you can pull them out of there, huh?
There you go. You got some there now.
There we go.
Oh, that's a cool jar.
Yeah, like you said.
Paper label.
I'll get a little clean up, get a little lid and
Applesauce jar?
Yeah, applesauce or something. What does the bottom look like? Yeah, it's not even ABM. But that's cool. All right, let's get this next one. Oh, I think your next one's going to come out. I think
oh yeah, that's easy.
that's the easy one. Another jar.
Another little jar.
Let's find. What is that?
That looks different.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
Oh, there's a nice little neck on that one.
That's maybe a medicine.
Back that way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that. See if that neck. See if it's broken.
Okay.
If it's not broken. Oh, it's not broken.
No,
Yeah, that's definitely a med. Oh, that's cool. We'll take that. All right, it's loose. What you got there? Oops. Oh,
Wow.
it's embossed.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, what is that?
Well, you know you don't have to read it to me.
Oh, it's a peptide. It says
A Pepto.
goods magnesium.
Magnesium.
I think it's got a contents 11 fluid ounces.
Well, that's not a screw top bottle. That's
No, that's a cork top. Yeah.
A cork.
It's just dirt in it, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a neat little
Oh,
bottle.
man, that's cool.
So we are probably turning the 1900s in here. That's take that. You know what that stuff's good for? Moles, voles, and sore.
Butts.
So we've pulled those few bottles out of here, but we're debating on what we should do. Should we continue this hole? And I tell you what we'll do. We'll leave it up to you. Let us know in the comments whether or not you think we should come back here and open this thing all the way up and deal with all these shingles and stuff, or we should just fill it in and keep moving and find more relics. So we'll let it be up. Doesn't look like much. I got me a nice pistol bullet. Fired. Probably a Colt, who I guessed. There you go. That's all right. Oops. So I absolutely love hunting this place. It's beautiful. There's tons of history and you never know what you're going to find. Huge thank you to Damien for bringing us out today. We've had an absolute blast. If you're new to Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're finding Gone Diggin' today, I encourage you to follow or like this video, subscribe if you haven't, wherever you are. Until next time, my name's Matt, this is Gone Diggin', and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.